Good morning. I'm going to be reading you a story today. It's called Leo the Late Bloomer. I hope you are having a great morning. We're going to be talking today about how things change when you grow up. How do you change when you grow up? So we're going to kind of talk about that because this is a story about Leo. Now, looking at this picture, it says Leo the Late Bloomer. I've never heard of a late bloomer. I wonder what a late bloomer is. When I'm late, I get somewhere after I was supposed to be. So maybe that has something to do with it. We'll have to see. We're going to see. So this story, it looks like it's going to be about a tiger. We'll have to find out. So this story is by Robert Kraus. And he's the author. That means he wrote all the words. Leo couldn't do anything right. Look, he looks kind of sad. Do you see how he's sad? So this story looks like it's about Leo. And Leo is a tiger. He couldn't do anything right. Does he look happy or does he look sad? He looks pretty sad. He couldn't read. So the other animals looks like they're reading. He couldn't write. It says owl, elephant, snail, plover, crocodile. And look what he wrote. He couldn't draw. Poor thing. Can Leo, can he write like the other animals? It makes me kind of sad. He was a sloppy eater. Poor thing. And he never said a word. He hasn't talked yet. So listen, it says, hoot. Can you say that? Hoot. Rump. Hiss. Rip. Crutch. And Leo didn't say anything. What's the matter with Leo? Asked Leo's father. Oh, nothing, said Leo's mother. He's just a late bloomer. Better late than never, thought Leo's father. Poor things. Every day, Leo's father watched for his signs of him blooming. Is his father a little bit worried about him? I think so. And every night, Leo's father watched for signs of him blooming. So his father was watching him. Let's see what else. Are you sure Leo's a late bloomer, said Leo's father. Patience, said Leo's mother. And a watched bloomer doesn't bloom. So Leo's father watched television instead of Leo. Do you think he's actually watching television or do you think he's actually watching Leo? I bet he's actually watching Leo. The snow came, but Leo's father wasn't watching. But Leo still wasn't blooming. The trees budded, but Leo's father wasn't watching. But Leo still wasn't blooming. So the seasons have changed. It went from winter to spring. Then one day, in his own good time, Leo bloomed. Do you think he's happy? How can you tell that he's happy? Maybe by his smile. He looks like he's having a good time. He could read. He could write. He could draw. He ate neatly. What can Leo do now that he couldn't do before? All of those things. Is it okay if you take your time and you can't do something and you learn how to do it? That happens to us all the time. That would be if we knew how to do everything, we wouldn't grow. He also spoke, and it wasn't just a word, it was a whole sentence. And that sentence was, I made it! That picture makes me so happy. So how did Leo's problems get solved? He couldn't do some things that his friends could do, and then all of a sudden he was patient and he took his time and he grew, and then eventually he could do it. Is there anything that you've ever done like that? Maybe it was riding a bike. Maybe it was when you were very little and you were a baby and you learned how to walk. There are lots of different things that take a lot of time to learn how to do. So what we're going to do is right now we're going to talk a little bit real quick about, let's see where our vocabulary words are. Yep, here we go. Okay, so let's talk about pounces. Let's say that, pounces. So pounce means you sneak, and a mouse might pounce, or a cat might pounce on a mouse. A cub is a baby. A den is a place where they live. So is a cub bigger or smaller than its mother? If you said smaller, you are correct. And then our last word is blend, like blending in. So would a polar bear blend in with the snow? Yes, because they are white. That's exactly right. And I think that is it for today. So for our essential question, you're going to answer below. How do things change when someone is growing up? I'll talk to you soon.